the internet. Hi, it's a dark episode for August the 20th, 2021. On the internet, on YouTube, there's patterns. And one of the patterns on the internet that I see is the I'm taking a break video. And it's, a video that I'm well aware of because I've gone through the same kind of emotions where it's just like, for whatever reason, the world is on fire, my own personal world is on fire, something like that. The person says, look, I just need to take a step back and I'm going to go away for a while. And sometimes that's, I'm going to go away for a while and they're back in like a month's time, or they're back in a year's time, or they're never back. That's the end of it. And it's one of those patterns I'm really familiar with because I feel it myself. There's something about being online, being in the public eye, in however humble a way. Like this guy has an even smaller subscriber count than I do, but I mean, realistically, there's 10 people watching either of us. But it's still, it feels like the pressure of I have to perform, I have to be on, I have to bring something, I have to bring some certain amount of energy. And you definitely go through periods where that just is not, you just don't think you can do that. You can't feel that. And I mean, I know I'm talking as a guy who makes 4 videos a day, but I'm doing that on a private, my private reader channel, PR, private reader channel. So I know I'm just talking to myself. It's hilarious. My other channel, I've got, I think 600 and something subscribers. And, I know I'm talking to probably talking to 10, 30 people who at least click on the channel for half a second before they unclick off. I've never looked at my statistics that way of how long, or I think at the very early days, I looked at audience retention and realized, oh, okay, I never want to look at that again because nobody watches the entire video. That, but, so I know that on a channel like this, where 3 people have inconveniently decided to subscribe to me, that nobody's watching, because if you look at if you play the percentages, there's nobody listening to me right now. I can relax. I don't have to put forward that energy. But it is an interesting thing. It really makes you think about people who are actually entertainers, people who are continually have to be in front of audiences, have to continually perform, with serious, actual people, maybe either in the room, like they're stage actors, or who are on a TV show, and, or something like that. That's like, they have, the amount of energy that you have to probably put into something like that. It's one of the kind of the boons of the further fragmentation and dissipation of the bazillion, like we've gotten to the point now for you have platforms like YouTube that basically every single fucking person on the planet, it feels like, not really, but like every person in Canada or the United States or in the UK could potentially have their own channel. I have 2. Have their own channel where people could tune in and watch the Jay Shay show, watch the bizarre dude in his backyard yakking channel. And it's like, it's interesting in that kind of super micro brewery kind of way. You get a taste of like, oh, this is what it means to be a performer, and this is the toll it could take on you. And I'm only getting the most fragment minuscule sense of that, of what someone who is an actual performer does. And I mean, I'm not performing. Well, I am. I guess I am performing. I'm putting on a certain self. Even at my own most relaxed, I'm putting on a certain self. I'm constructing something in my head here as I'm sitting down and chatting. So, which is, I guess, to say, I'm not surprised that this is such a staple of videos on YouTube of the people who are like, I need to take a break. And also the people who just finally go, and I'm not, and they never come back because, um, you know, performers are freaks. They, for all the people who just desperately want fame, I think the majority of people don't. They want to be a part of the audience. They want to be passive. They don't want to have to put out like this. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of, am I spending my life essence this way? It's like it's insane. And for what reward? I mean, this is not the road to riches or spiritual fulfillment. Um, Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe spiritual fulfillment could happen. Just all this digging up in my own backyard. Actually, at the moment, I'm watching a Havanese literally digging up in my own backyard. That is beside the point. But yeah. So when I go through like comments on giant videos, and I click on the individual commenter just to see like how many people here are make stuff. It's like it wasn't actually that many people in a regular video, not a booktube video, because in a booktube there's actually a lot of people who are making videos. But in a regular video, the grand 95% of the people, 96% of the people do not make videos of their own on any regular basis, much less make any videos. It's a blank channel, unless they're all using blank channels to make their comments. I don't know, maybe there's that too. But yeah, it's just like I can see why people retire, take breaks, and I can also see why I'm one of the freaks. I guess that's all I have to say for tonight. All right, more videos later.